Hello everyone, how's your day? I hope you all are feeling good today. I'm Fadhila Putri, and on this occasion, I would like to deliver a speech about a lately popular topic, which is hustle culture. To begin with, ladies and gentlemen, we are repeatedly advised that we have to work hard for a successful life. We have to work hard to reach a bright future. Indeed, there's nothing wrong with working hard. But we can see nowadays people are no longer working hard, otherwise, they become overworking. They work over the work hours, or as students, they study over the study hours. People become crazy about working until they override their rights to take a break or sleep because they work too much, they study too much. The phenomenon is called overworking, or the popular term is hustle culture. Are you familiar with this term? Or have you ever experienced it? So, if you're still unfamiliar or curious about it, for the next few minutes, let us talk about what hustle culture is, what the consequences are, and how to overcome it. Ladies and gentlemen, hustle culture is all about constantly working. It means societal obsessions to work harder, faster, more often, and insisting on yourself to work extremely hard over your capability. Hustling people usually strive to allocate their hours to work until there's no time for their personal life, and they frequently ignore their well-being rights. For example, checking emails while eating or still working on the weekend. Outwardly, hustle culture seems like a good lifestyle that brings expected rewards for a prosperous life. However, its practices are kind of self sacrificial because the work life balance is out of the window. Hustling people often say, hard work pays off, or you can have fun when you're successful. Actually, there's no problem with these quotes. But if they trap you in hustle culture, it is motivating, yet toxic. And then, unfortunately, today many people are glorifying this lifestyle because they think they will succeed and be affluent if they are practicing hustle culture. By the way, speaking about hustle culture, you must be wondering, why can it happen? Or why do people start hustling? Okay, the first is people usually undertake hustle culture because of fear of missing out. They're obsessed to be superior and also obsessed to be the best ones. Then, hustle culture is usually caused by a particular situation such as economic demands. Or probably it also can be caused by some motivations or quotes that we consume from any resources. For example, is the tweet by Elon Musk. He said, there are way easier places to work, but nobody ever changed the world on 40 hours a week. At a glance, this statement is motivating us to be more diligent people. But implicitly, it opens a possibility for people starting to undertake hustle culture because they think they haven't worked enterprisingly so far. So the next is, despite positive effect, hustle culture has more negative effects on both physical and psychological health. So, ladies and gentlemen, according to the Psychology Today, in Japan, Europe, Korea, and China, those working more than 50 hours per week can increase cardiovascular and cerebrovascular disease risk, like myocardial infarction and coronary heart disease. Also, working long hours cause many other physical health problems, such as increased blood pressure, heart rate, diabetes, and so on. Then, working more than 60 hours per week can increase occupational injuries. Furthermore, long working also leaves the risk of poor mental health such as depressive symptoms, anxiety, worsened emotional well-beings, and suicidal thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, being entangled in a hustle culture for a long time must be inconvenient, right? So, I have three tips for you to overcome your hustle culture. The first one is make a schedule carefully and effectively. And don't forget to add necessary breaks between your work hours. Scheduling will help you to recognize your boundaries, so you will be more directed while working or doing tasks. The next one is focus on your goals. How many of us have refused to meet friends or just to do our hobbies? Why? Because we are too focused on others' goals, not ours. So we start to hustle until we become highly busy and end up we have no time to meet them. And the last tip is stop glorifying the hustle culture. Hustle culture is distinct from productivity. Even it's a lifestyle that makes you away from productivity itself. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, there's nothing wrong to work hard, but we need to set boundaries. Don't let your work control your life. Don't let your work to steal your health. Don't let your work makes you abandon your rights to take your time for yourself. Take a rest if you feel exhausted, and take a break when your work time is end. Do other things, such as socialize with people, do some hobbies, etc. Listen to your body because your health is more substantial than your work. Thank you.